YouTube, what's good? It's TheWavyRonin, and today I've got a banger video for any Vigor player that's going to save you money, require zero risk, and get you cosmetics, crowns, the in-game currency, and crates with the chance of plans, weapon camos, and easy resources. And I've also got some information on how to make this process as smooth as possible. So for our method, we'll be forming top 3 placement and shootout. And if you don't know what shootout is, it's basically Vigor's no risk free-for-all game mode, and it's really good practice for understanding how the gameplay goes for close to mid-range fights with moving and strafing targets, and also building confidence to go for high kill encounter games, or at least learning how to defend yourself. So for the content, I'll have one of my games from my farming session playing in the background, so you can also see how shootout games typically play out for me. I wasn't overly aggressive during this session, and I definitely made some mistakes, and I'm pretty sure if you're more experienced watching this, you'll peep the stuff. But regardless of that, I was still able to consistently place first and second in all 5 games that I did complete within an hour. So to begin, as soon as you complete the tutorial, you are ready for this method. So if you're watching this, it's probably you. And like I said, this one is too easy. If you don't have the battle pass close to max, I would really suggest focusing on farming shootout to get these cosmetics and these free crowns and stuff, because I do feel like at least the items that we're given will be adjusted at some point. And so whenever this video rolls out, like I said, I really encourage y'all to just lock down, farm shootout for however long we've got left for this season, and just get as much as you can before it's gone. So if you aren't familiar with Vigor's gun mechanics, I'll go through a few tips that I've got for y'all. So first, tap firing and crouching is key for accurate shots. Second, in shootout, body kills are 100 points and headshots are 150. So you really want to focus on headshots, which are one hit KO with almost every weapon in this game mode. So working on getting those high headshot games can net you a large lead versus purely going for body shots. And also looting the weapon crates gives about 10 points, but I wouldn't really focus on getting weapon crates aside from when you spawn, because they really don't make as much of a difference, maybe until the end game of the game. You can determine at that point if you want to go find the people on last man standing or get a few crates or whatever to try to secure the lead. Next, I would say don't let your gun rip in full auto, because the way the aggressive bloom is on this, you probably miss most of your shots. Next, after that, I would say first person really isn't that reliable at close range compared to tap firing in third person. And if you're newer, you'll be fighting the game's weird and inconsistent recoil patterns on top of a really aggressive muzzle flash, especially when the map is foggy or at night, at least in my opinion. Next, after that, I would say that sound beats sight. So you're going to have a good pair of headphones or whatever you use, and you want to really pinpoint footsteps and be prepared to attack, especially when the enemy is sprinting around the corner, and just take advantage of that third person peek around corners. And lastly, I would say hold down areas with high traffic. The premise behind this is let the action come to you, because letting people come to you lets you take advantage of these other tips that I mentioned more effectively, and it allows you to be proactive rather than reactive to someone else that's going to be holding corners trying to do the same thing using these same tactics that I mentioned before. And using the gun that you're comfortable with will also help you get top placement, because you'll be more used to it. But I do recommend, especially if you're a newer player watching this, to take the time to try out different guns to really just figure out what gun you like, as far as like iron sights, the way it handles, just all of that, just to kind of get that locked in. So that's it for the tips, and once this gameplay finishes up, I'll show like some screenshots or something of me opening just the shootout crates, just so you can get an idea of the stuff that you get from it. And like I said, these crates contain cosmetics, weapon crates, the rare crates, and resource crates, along with the occasional chance for 60 crowns. So if you're like me and you don't want to put money into this game yet, especially on PS4 and PS5 because it just came out for us, I think that this is a really excellent and efficient method to stack up crowns. And the crates that are rewarded from the shootout crates also give you additional XP at 500 XP. So this can still help you put progress towards the battle pass and get the free stuff there, since you aren't getting the same potential XP per hour that can come from encounters with getting the airdrops extracting with the airdrop, going for high kill games and getting threat and stuff like that. So if you appreciated this, if you like what you heard, you want to see more guides and more gameplay for Vigor, if you learned something, like what you saw or heard, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so we can build this community up, because we love to have y'all as part of the channel and on this YouTube journey. Alright y'all, we're back with it, and next up is the rewards from all of the crates that I earned. So at this point you've seen the gameplay, I've broken down the method, and I hope that you're convinced that this can be a really easy way to get these cosmetics and these crowns and the other crates if you take time to get pretty decent at the game. If you're consistently placing as you're farming, you can expect about 5 to 15 crates per hour, so that's from first to third place. And with the amount of cosmetics that you're getting this crate loot, you're also saving tens if not hundreds of dollars on crowns for some nice gear to be able to customize your character. But that's gonna be it for this method. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well for more gameplay, more guides, and more content. I hope y'all have a good day, and I hope to catch y'all in the next video. Take it easy.